Hello everyone, today we're going to be doing a review on the summer and the winter solstice. I've owned these yo-yos for a little while now. It's been over a year since I bought them and they still play great. So I don't have the boxes to unbox them or anything, but I'm going to compare the two and I'll just share my thoughts. So let's get started. Alrighty guys, so this is what they look like. I took the strings off them. These are very attractive yo-yos. They're a little wider than most, and so I'm going to compare the width here. They're about the exact same width. Maybe the summer's a little bit taller, but they're about the exact same width. This is the summer, by the way, and this is the winter. So as you can see, there are some design differences between the two. Like, it's kind of hard to tell, but it kind of goes in a little bit more right there where my finger's tapping, whereas this is pretty flat. There's just a little bit of a ridge there. The biggest difference is, as you can see, there's a pretty big lip right there where I put my finger. There's a pretty big lip around here that puts extra weight. They took some weight from the center and put it on the rims to make this more powerful and stable, whereas this one here has more weight in the center, and it doesn't really have much of a lip right here. As you can see, it doesn't have much of one. It really doesn't have much. If you see here, it's a lot deeper on this yo-yo. So also this one, this one will play faster is what my point is. And then in the finger spin dimple is smaller on this yo-yo, whereas it's bigger on this one. See, because this one more of the weight was pushed to the rims, where this one is all kind of put into one. And also you can tell that the logos are basically, they're the same. One just says summer and has a sun. This one says winter and has a moon. And then the logos are pushed higher up on the summer, and they're shorter and more towards the center on the winter. So this does interfere a little bit with your finger spins on the winter because it's closer to the dimple, but it's still really easy to do a finger spin. So if you're looking at them like this, sorry, it's hard to, good grief, it's hard to keep them from rolling off. Okay, so if you put them side by side here, you can see that they really do look like the same yo-yo, except you can notice that this is a little bit, there's more of a thing going on right here, a little bit wider, I guess what I should say, and with the winter it's not as wide. So yeah, they're basically the same design, but this one just weighs less, has less materials on it. This one just weighs more and has more weight on the rims. So that's what they look like up close. So let's put a string on them and compare the two. Alrighty, first we are going to be doing the summer solstice first, and then I'm going to try the winter solstice. So with the summer solstice, like I said, more of the weight is on the rims, so it just makes it easier to do some of your more complex tricks that require a lot of stability to actually perform. And so this yo-yo really does like to stay pretty stable on the string. I was pretty happy with it. So yeah, if you are looking for a yo-yo that's stable to help you do more horizontal type tricks, which I'm still working on, I messed that one up. But yeah, it is definitely good for that. It's wide, and so it helps with all those kind of tricks and stuff like that. Basically, it plays like an amazing, excellent mono metal yo-yo, which mono metal is a yo-yo that just has one metal. It's made out of just regular aluminum. This yo-yo finger spins amazing. Just sits there right on the finger, does an amazing finger spin. Now let's try the winter out. By the way, since the summer solstice has weight on the rims, it doesn't slow it down at all. It still plays really great, just as fast as you'd ever need a yo-yo to play. With the winter solstice, though, it plays faster. A lot faster, if I'm being 100% honest. So, it is definitely great for all of your complex speed combos. It's really great for that. It's just a really fast yo-yo. It does not spin for a very long time, I've noticed, which I don't, if you're learning a new trick, this isn't a great yo-yo to learn tricks on. Where the summer solstice is a good yo-yo to learn tricks on, this is not one to learn good tricks on the winter because it's not stable. It's not very stable, and you kind of want stability when you're learning a new trick. It just really helps. But once you've mastered a trick, it's nice to be able to do the tricks that you love and all that stuff, but be able to do them fast, because that's what really impresses people, in my opinion, is fast tricks. Or I'm not particularly a speed player, just if you take a normal trick and make it a little bit faster, it can be a little more appealing. It makes it look like you know what you're doing. Both of these yo-yos are actually pretty good with basic chopstick tricks. Even though they're wide, most wide yo-yos aren't great for chopsticks, but these yo-yos play chopsticks just fine. And then, of course, finger spins. This yo-yo, I need to lubricate my bearing. It's getting a little bit more responsive than it should. Okay, so this yo-yo finger spins just as good as the summer. However, if you're learning finger spin, the engraving gets a little bit in the way, but not by much. It's not a super strong laser engraving, and so it's not like the worst thing in the world. So yeah, I would recommend buying the dual seasons pack, which includes both of them, because these yo-yos are both awesome to try out. So I would recommend doing that. However, if you don't want to spend that kind of money, then just, you got to decide between the two of them. Here is how I would recommend picking between the two. If you are looking to learn tricks and you want to be able to just master all the difficult tricks that you want to put in your collection of tricks to show off, then go with the summer. If you want to just have a yo-yo that you can speed through all of your tricks that you already know and you have mastered, definitely go with the winter solstice. That's why I recommend both, because this one you can learn your tricks on, get them mastered, and then once you mastered them, play with the winter solstice because it makes them a lot faster and a lot flashier. So that's why I recommend both. If you buy these two, honestly, this will be the only yo-yos you'll ever need to purchase. They play great. They're everything you need in a yo-yo. They got a finger spin. This one's stable. This one's speedy. It's the perfect combo. So I highly recommend these yo-yos. These are wonderful. They're on yoyotricks.com by Throwback Skill Toys. So yeah, go check them out. And then if you are looking to compete, they also have a competition pack where it has 3 of the summer or 3 of the winter. If I was competing, I would probably use the winter, just because it's faster, and the tricks, of course, that I'd be doing at a competition I've already mastered. So, but like I said, it's really just opinion. That's why I recommend getting both, because so you can make your own opinion on the two. If I had to pick my favorite, I would say my favorite is the summer, because I personally like to learn tricks, and I like learning new tricks all the time, and so that's why I prefer the summer, because I use it the most. But also, the winter's just as good. It's just good in a different way. So if you're looking to pick these up, like I said, on yoyotricks.com, and thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.